What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RAD Cast. I'm Anthony Malanta. My friends call me Rogue Leader.
And I'm Nicki Malanta, and everybody calls me Dimmy.
Whew. What do you
been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been. Feels like it's been.
Yeah, it's been for we
did one in the new year, right?
We did in the new year, but then because we've been trying to do it every other week. This show every other week, but then shit always happens.
Not really.
But I just been very busy and
There's been a week or two where I was like, "You want?" And you're like,
No, yeah. I just been late. Either I've been very busy, or I've been very lazy, or a combination of the two. But these past couple of weeks, I've been doubling up on shoots. Usually, I only have a shoot a week.
You have had more recently.
I've been having a lot lately. So breaking this down and putting it back up it's just it's a lot. So because I have a shoot tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I have to break this down again, and it's just, especially this light is just it's intense to take down and then put back up. And
is it all day? It's not all day.
Tomorrow is.
No, you said it was until noonish.
Till noon, but it's an hour away. So.
All right.
It's basically an all day thing.
Fuck that.
It keeps me busy though. So.
Yeah, but that much driving.
Yeah. The past couple of shoots have been local, but this one is all the way. It's a 50-minute drive.
I just don't like to be in the car that long.
I don't mind it.
It depends. It depends on the day. Depends on my mood. Mm-hmm. Because if it's a longer drive, yeah, I'll put on some music and I'll just,
just vibe,
jam out that the whole time. But then there are some days where I'm like, get me out of this fucking car.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. It depends. Depends on where we're going, what the vibe is that day. Yeah.
And I've been tired too. Because this last shoot that I was at, I don't think I've ever been. No, it was a shoot before that, not this last one. It sucked because I got there and I'm setting up and we're scheduled to start shooting at 9. So it's all right, I got 15 minutes to set up. And I'm putting my camera. I get everything where I need it situated, and I start setting up the camera. I'm like, where's the quick release plate?
Oh my God, right.
And
that always gets me.
Fuck. I have no idea what happened to it because I think I was messing with the camera last night, and I usually put everything away and get ready to go the night before, so I don't have to the morning of double check. I swore to myself I triple checked out everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Is that that little black square that I always see everywhere?
Yeah, it's a little black square that goes. It's to put the camera onto the tripod.
It has a screw in the middle.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, fuck, where is it? And I'm like, maybe I have a spare one in the back. Because usually I have a spare. Spare wasn't there. I'm like, well, fuck me. I got to drive all the way back home. And it's a 20-minute drive. So it ends up being an hour.
Yeah, could have been worse.
An hour round trip. Because I got to come back, find the thing, and then head back there. And we ended up being an hour behind schedule. And the rest of the day was just trying to play catch up. And reassemble, push everything here and there. Because we had it planned out. It's all right, we're going to do the interviews first hour. Shoot B-roll the second hour, and then go back to some more interviews in the third hour. That whole first hour was scrapped, and then we had to go to B-roll and bounce back and forth between interviews. It was just playing it was
been there.
It was not, and I don't think I've been that tired since my last wedding. Just mentally and physically exhausted because it was constantly going from trying to get creative shots to interviews, and it was just a day.
Yeah.
You don't care.
There's a lot of video words.
It's I don't know. You've been at work sometimes where you just you think you're gonna start at a certain point, and then something happens and sets you behind.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of the day it's just
definitely
we gotta catch up. If we don't, because if we didn't get it, if you don't get that done, the day is basically lost.
Yeah.
So
I know that feeling all too well. I used to have patience.
Yeah.
And that shit happened. That was domino effect all day. Well, not every day, thank God. But
it wasn't like we could have we'll do it next time. It's no, this is a new client, and we have to be good on our word to this new client. Otherwise, it puts a bad taste in their mouth, and they don't want to work with us later on down the road. So it's all right, we'll make it work, and we made it work. So it was
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to talk about this at all, do you?
No, I'm just, I don't know. I was so cold before we came in here, and now I'm like warm
and toasty. You just want to like snuggle up into,
and it's annoying. I don't know. It's
turn the fan on.
What? Maybe I will. It's like one day is fucking 85 degrees, and the next day it was like down to 50.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It just. Can we just have a season that's actually like consistent?
We live in Florida, baby girl. We don't have seasons here.
It's just so annoying. But yeah, no, that is annoying when that happens.
There's many things that have been annoying for the past couple of weeks. You know what's the most annoying? It's the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl.
I don't really have any strong feelings about that. I'm
the only people. I've said this in any sport. The only people that like seeing their team in the big game, whether it's NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, the only people that like seeing the same team in the championship game every single fucking year is the fans of that team.
Well, yeah, they're like the new Patriots.
Yeah, it's just, I'm so tired of it. I'm just so tired of the Chiefs in the NFC Championship. I'm so tired of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It's like, come on, man. I know it's like you play to win the game, but when it's the same fucking team every year,
it's kind of boring.
It's boring. It's exhausting. It's like I want to see a competitive sport, and when it's the same team winning that's a big reason why a lot of people prefer the pro game to the college game. That's why it's like I watch college games because like, you know, it's high scoring, but when it gets to like, you know, the time for the national championship, it's the same 4 fucking teams every year in the playoff. And
Alabama.
Alabama. Well,
wait, Alabama, Ohio, the Ohio State. You're the only fucking one. You don't have to differentiate from anybody else. I don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Ohio, Alabama.
Well, it's not like,
Florida anymore because they kind of suck like the rest of us.
But yeah, it's the same teams that are always the conversation because of tradition and Georgia. Yeah, it's like the same teams.
I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, but like it's always like, oh, who do you think's gonna make the playoffs? Like the last like 5 years, like, oh, it's gonna be either Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan.
I don't know anything about
Clemson.
Michigan.
It's the same big school teams.
Clemson Tigers.
Yeah, Clemson Tigers. But it's like everybody's like, oh, like there's this big conversation about the transfer portal. I'm like, why are we allowing students to transfer to other schools? It's like because they want to play. It evens the playing field out. Now big name players can go to other teams, other schools. It's like, I guess because like that's why Alabama was so dominant. They attracted all the big talent, and all the big talent couldn't go anywhere else. So they'd sit for 3 years behind the starter, and then they get their chance for 1 year. And Alabama kept being good. Now it's like, okay, they committed to Alabama coming out of high school. They realized they weren't going to play until their senior year, and they transferred to another school, and they make that other school better.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You don't want to talk about any of this. I need somebody on the show that understands what I'm talking about.
I just think it's annoying because like it just shows that like college football. I don't know. I just find it obnoxious that college football players get treated like royalty, and it has nothing to do with academics. They don't even care if they get straight F's across the board as long as they can throw a ball to the right person. Like, I don't know. That just kind of bothers me. If you're in college for a reason. But then again, these guys aren't in college for college. They're in college to go pro.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the transfer portal. The problem I have is the NIL. And NLI, and name, NIL, and name, image, likeness. Those I don't get because you're paying kids before they even step foot on the field.
That's dumb.
That I don't.
You shouldn't be making money.
Yeah, that's like you're making millions of dollars before even playing on things. It's like, oh, you have the potential to do this. Like, prove what you can do first, and then get the NIL.
Yeah,
it's dumb. But like the transfer portal, I have no problem with because it's like a kid. If a kid wants to play and he's good enough to play on another team, be a starter on another team, go let him transfer. Let him do it. But like, so I'm just tired of the same fucking teams playing for a national title and this playing for the Super Bowl. It's like, give me some. That's why I was like, I want the Lions to go. Good job, Lions. I wanted Baltimore to go. Good job, Baltimore. Those the two biggest choke jobs in NFC and AFC championship games I've ever seen.
I don't really care who's in it. I couldn't even tell you who was in it last year. I assume it was the Chiefs.
The Chiefs won it last year.
Oh, okay.
So I'm tired of them going.
I couldn't tell you who they played. Ravens?
No.
Are they in the same conference? I don't know.
They're in the same
Oh,
conference.
fuck.
Last year it was the Chiefs and
Are we recording
the
our
Eagles.
audio?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I feel like that button is usually red, and I saw it.
I just don't have a SD card in it. It's not recording right now, but it's recording there. As long as it's recording there.
Gotcha. I remember for like a point in time, it was like Seahawks every year.
No, it was the Patriots for the longest time.
Seahawks were in a lot at one point, I thought.
They were in it back to back, but then after they lost to the Patriots, they didn't make the
I guess
the Super
back to
Bowl
back
game.
was a lot when you're not paying attention.
Yeah. No,
feel
but
like-
it was for the longest time, it was the Patriots, and I was sick of the Patriots being in the AFC and ACC title game and that Super Bowl because it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Give somebody else a chance. And it's
It's not a big deal for
and
me.
then, you
I
know-
like the social aspect of football more than anything else. I don't know if we're going to be watching. Well, we're not going to be watching the Super Bowl with anybody because
yeah, it's too late.
it's Sunday and I got work the next day. I'm not fucking 19 anymore. Like, I want to be home. So, like, if anybody does a Super Bowl thing, it's like, let's pregame together.
Yeah, let's, like,
and then I
yeah.
want to be home by kickoff.
Yeah.
Like an adult. I want to be sitting in my own living room, watching the game,
Yeah.
being disappointed by the commercials. Because they've been pretty underwhelming.
They
from
have
what I can
been.
remember
It's
in the past several years.
Yeah. I mean, because marketing is different now because of streaming and
guess.
social media. It's just different now.
We get to see Ursher in halftime.
Ursher. Hell yeah.
We'll see what he does.
Why isn't Taylor Swift performing? It's another thing I'm annoyed with. Not that
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan.
yeah, I just don't want to. I don't care to see her at games. That's what it boils down to. It's
Kind of
like, cool.
indifferent to it. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on it, but then there are a lot of other people that have very strong thoughts on it too.
Yeah,
so I just keep them to myself.
It just boils down. It's like I don't care.
Kind of indifferent.
I'm just not. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, so I don't care to see her at the games. So there's
Yeah.
plenty of other celebrities that be at games a lot of times.
They just
don't-
showed Eminem
Yeah,
at the Detroit game.
they didn't cut to him every 5 seconds after the Lions scored.
I just saw him giving the finger to
Oh yeah, it's a fans.
whatever the other team was.
It was the Niners.
There you go.
Yeah.
I knew they were red, so I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
there's so much hot conversation around NFL right now. It's who's the greatest of all time? Is it Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? It's like, okay, Patrick Mahomes is probably one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen on the field. He doesn't have 7 rings yet. He has 2. He can very well get 7, but people are crowning him on the potential of what he can do rather than what he's already done. He's done a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like 2 Super Bowl rings, 3 MVPs, I think. I don't know. Multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowls before he's 28 or something like that. He's young.
He's like 26 or something.
Yeah.
Right? Or
Before he turns 30, he's already got like 2 Super Bowl rings and multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowl MVPs. Like, yeah, he's very decorated, but until you knock off Tom Brady's 7 rings.
Yeah, let's not compare somebody in their mid 20s to somebody who retired in their early 40s, right?
Yeah.
Let's give it a little time.
Yeah. And don't come in the comments like, oh, you didn't. It's like, I've watched Patrick Mahomes play. There are some things that he does. It's like, holy shit, how the hell do you do that? It's like, he's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen on the field, but don't crown him when there's a guy that has 7 rings and dominated football for over 2 decades.
Yeah.
So it's like, all time means all time. You got to look at every single quarterback that has ever played the game and compare them. So it's like, whatever. You're not. Andrew's talking football. Yeah.
Video shoots.
Video shoots and football.
Football.
But you know what else is annoying is internet gaming trolls.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know, because I'm talking about annoying things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
What are you, a
annoying.
communist?
My God. Oh,
Context.
Lord.
You want to tell her?
Wait, so are we talking about
Yeah.
gaming now?
Yeah, we're talking about gaming.
Okay.
You want to tell her or should I?
It was just the most random fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like playing Counter-Strike the other day on a random weeknight,
Yeah.
as adults do. And we were playing with one of our friends. And randomly, we had just joined the game. And
game hardly started. Yeah. It was warm up.
5 or 10 seconds into joining the match at all.
Yeah.
Some guy joins in voice chat and he just latches onto our friend. And he goes, "Hey, username, are you a commie?" And I'm just like,
what? That escalated really quickly.
What? And our friend, being him, goes, "Yeah."
He's more seasoned.
Decides to feed into
online
it.
gaming than we are.
Decides to feed into it a bit, and he was like, "Sure,
why
if you
not?
want me to be
Sure."
And this guy just
goes off,
flies, just off. What is it? Did they say off the hinges?
Off the hinges,
flies
the rails.
off the railing.
Yeah,
the rail. He just lost it. And just starts going on and on about communists,
capitalism,
and then somehow he went into transgenderism, and I'm like, holy shit!
This all happened in like the first 2 rounds of the match.
Wild.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think that was one of the most extreme, escalations I've ever seen in our time playing online games. Kind of wish we had it recorded or something.
Yeah, we're not funny
so I
on
could
random.
relive that. But yeah, that was really something.
We ended up kicking him in the third round.
Yeah, man, go ahead and fucking kick me. I don't want to play with the goddamn communists. We're like, all right,
later,
F1,
dude.
bro. Holy shit. And then the guy that
it wasn't us that called the vote. It was our other random.
It was the other random guy because there's only 5 people on a team in that game, but. And that guy started off cool, but probably just because of what a stark contrast he was to anti-commie guy.
Yeah.
Not that I'm on the side of the commies. But want to make that clear. I was anti that fucking guy.
Yeah.
And I think I don't want to say his username, but it was fitting.
Yeah.
If I remember what it was correctly.
But the other guy that called the vote started off pretty cool. It's like, all right, later, dude, I don't want to listen to you. Because if you don't play Counter-Strike, you got to listen for footsteps. You got to listen for positioning.
This guy's ranting and raving about commies.
I'm like, dude, footsteps. I can't hear anything.
Can't hear bullshit.
So that guy gets kicked. And it's like, all right, cool, man. Yeah, all right, let's focus up. Let's win this match. Blah, 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 blah. And this guy... I don't like to rag on people for doing poorly in games because
I sure don't because it's usually fucking me.
Well, no matter what game it is, either it's Counter-Strike or it's Overwatch or it's whatever. It's like you play for different reasons, especially in Overwatch where we only play QP now. It's casual, it's loose. You might be trying out a different character. You might be doing whatever. You might be new to the game. I usually don't rag on people for doing poorly in games unless you complain about it constantly. Or you shift blame at somebody else like, dude, it's casual. Calm the fuck down. Oh, you're kind of trying to go pro? Yeah. So it's like, if you're doing poorly, whatever, you might be, I have bad games. Sometimes I don't get a kill until the 5th round sometimes. Sure. So it's like, I'm not going to rag on you for doing poorly. But if you, for whatever reason, just shit on everybody else for no reason or complain like, where the fuck were you? Like, oh my God, you're so good looking silver. It's like, okay, he wasn't. Now I'm going to rag on you. Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't doing that at first. Yeah. He was just complaining about the other team. Like, are you fucking kidding me, fucking bro? Hackers. I don't think he got a kill until round 9 or 10. Yeah. and it's first at 13, by the way, if you don't know. And not a single kill for the first 9 rounds of this match. Within those last couple of rounds, when he was finally on the board, that's when all of a sudden he started shifting his sights onto us. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck you guys doing? It's like, okay, with all 2 of your kills. Yeah, it was not the most enjoyable. I mean, it was enjoyable after the fact from an entertainment point of view, but while it was happening, it was like, what happened? What's happening right now? Yeah. But luckily, we had a couple good ones after that. But yeah, you guys aren't communicating, sitting in your little Discord server, and it's like, I don't want to talk to you, bro. I don't want to talk to you when you're a dick. When all you do is complain about all the other teams hacking. It's like, maybe they're just better players. Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, imagine that. Maybe if you rush out of B with nothing but a Tech 9 and they're all stacked on B, you're going to die pretty quickly. Imagine B. Sorry. I think you said B. Imagine not playing this game and not knowing what the fuck you're talking about right now. Yeah. Imagine going B with a Tech 9 and rushing out and they hit you with a grenade. It's like he would rush out and immediately die in 2 seconds. It's like, I wonder why you're doing so poorly. And then you would bitch. Yeah, and you bitch about it. It's like, maybe try something different. You rush that side every single round. Yeah. People that play video games are sometimes something else. Yeah.
And as soon as somebody plays better than you, it's like, oh, they're clearly hacking. It's like, listen, though, I am not the foremost authority
on Counter-Strike. Yeah.
No, on cheating in games, because like I don't know what to look for.
Oh, there, yeah.
Like whenever people are like, "Oh, you're walling," "Oh, you're aimbotting," or "You're whatevering," and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't really know what to look for. All I know is you just played better than me, and I can't tell why. It's probably because you're just better than me.
Yeah, it's hard to tell in Counter-Strike because there's no kill cam.
I wish there was.
In Overwatch, there's just sometimes where you're like, "Oh God, that guy's clearly cheating."
Yeah,
because there's a kill cam, but there are sometimes in Counter-Strike when you're playing, because we played during like LAN party this past weekend. We were all doing something, and one of our guys was like, that guy's clearly cheating. And we're like, okay. So we watched, we keep an eye on the kill feed and keep an eye out from when we peek corners, and like, yeah, he's definitely walling. Because like we all of us did something random one round, and he would, for whatever reason, why would he be looking there? Yeah. There's no reason to be looking there. Yeah. And he knew we were coming around the corner, or he would like stray for corner, like as if he knew we were there, and there's no reason he would know we were supposed to be there. So it's like stuff like that. You can be like, yeah, that guy's clearly fucking cheating because he's doing things you shouldn't be doing in like the first round. So it's like, and we would rush aside, and it's like he knew we were coming. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
but I kind of do.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to look for. I don't really care that much. I'm just playing to have fun.
Yeah,
and
that's what. Yeah,
if you're hacking, cheating in, I was gonna say like a casual match, but honestly, even if you're doing it in a competitive match, it's like, does it really make you feel that good about yourself to know that you're not good enough that you have to cheat? Does it still make you feel like better than the other person to cheat and see through walls and see where they are?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just the thrill of. I bet it's a bunch of fucking like 14-year-olds that just get off on
being the top of the leaderboard.
No, making people mad.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of personality where it's like, oh, I like getting a rise out of people. I like making people mad. I just like getting a reaction out of people. Okay.
Yeah.
Edgelord over here. Good for you. Like, I can only imagine that's mostly what it is. And the thrill of, you know, having a bajillion kills while nobody else has that. And also seeing people rage out on you, I guess. I'm just trying to have a good time. I don't know. It's just, that's too much work.
It's funny what companies have been doing to like combat hackers. I think I can't remember what game it was. They would like, if they were caught hacking, they would ping their account. And when they go in to play a game, they wouldn't do any damage with their gun. And they were like, why the heck am I not doing any damage? And then a couple months later, they get banned because they continue to hack. That's a funny way. So you're trolling the troller basically. So that's
really petty.
I think it's fun.
I guess it's funny, but just ban them.
Yeah. But then there's this other company, I think, I don't know what game it was for, but like it was during Christmas time. And like, hey, you got a special package from whatever game it was. And they opened it and it was a lump of coal. And the text is like, oh, you've been naughtier this year. You got a lump of coal. You've been banned from the game for 6 months.
That's funny.
That's funny. And they're like, oh, what?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that approach.
Yeah. It's just, I don't get why people would hack to begin with. It's like, get better at the game.
I can only imagine that it's just a bunch of edgy teenagers.
I don't know.
It would be so sad if it was people like in our age range doing that.
There have been streamers getting caught, like not our age, but they're older in their mid 20s, and they've been caught cheating on stream,
which is so incredibly stupid.
Yeah, it's like you forgot to tab out, and now it's like, oh, they either forgot to turn off their overlays in their stream, so if they're walling, you can tell they're walling, or they would tab out to turn on their hacks, and they forgot that they're screencasting, and it's like, whoops. So
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it would be that too. People that are trying to get like followers and whatever. Yeah. I don't know.
Just get better at the game.
Just play deathmatch and hope you get better.
Yeah.
That's what I've done.
You've been doing really well lately in CS though.
I've been trying.
Compared to when we first started playing. Remember what we used to be like in like 5-10 years ago? We were terrible. Hey man, I've gotten pretty good with an op.
I wasn't speaking for you. I was speaking for me.
No, you've gotten a lot better.
I guess. But there was like one match that same night.
Yeah.
One match I had like 21 kills, and the next match I think I had like 7.
Well, that's the game sometimes.
That's the game. Yeah. It goes up and down. I'm not like incredibly consistent, but at least I get more than 0. At least I don't take 9 rounds to get 1.
You went,
Fuck you, green.
fuck you, green. It's always the color green that's the dick bag.
I actually enjoy playing Counter-Strike again.
I do too.
Because there was a point in time before Overwatch came out that Counter-Strike was all we played. I don't know how I did that. Being as shitty as I was.
As bad as we were, yeah.
I don't know how I survived that. And then when CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, was still a thing, they shortened the matches to, I forget how many rounds.
It was like first to 9 instead of first to 13. It's still shorter now, but
very, very soon after they did that, they were like, CS2 rolled out. We're back to the long ass matches. But instead of the full, it was now as first to 13.
First to 13. It used to be first to like 20 or something like that.
Which is insane.
It takes all night to play one match.
So I guess 13 it's like it's midway, which it's doable. But now that I can actually like do stuff from time to time, it's more enjoyable.
You're actually buying grenades now.
Not voluntarily.
Oh, yeah.
Those get stuffed right in my pockets.
Our friend buys them and then throws them at you.
And we just throw them back and forth.
I remember. That's funny because you guys are dedicated to the long meme. Because like at one point I was waiting for the match to start. I'm like, all right, let me buy like my usual setup. Or if it was like, well, it was whatever round it was. I'm like, I got all my pucks are stuffed with grenades. I got my AK. All right, and I look over, and you guys are throwing guns and grenades back and forth. I'm like, what are these two doing?
So good.
And I was like, good. Okay. And then the next round happens, and not only are you guys still doing it, you're walking and crouching, walking towards the site. I'm like, what is happening? You guys are real dedicated to this meme that I'm not even recording right now. And then LAN party happens, and you didn't do it. And you fuckers didn't do it. I'm like, this would have been great to capture.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I can't predict the memes. I can't predict the
Just
vibes.
run with them.
Yeah, I remember that day that we were just tossing grenades back and forth.
I want to know what our randos think. Like, the worst is when you try to buy a gun for somebody and you throw it on the ground and then the random picks it up. Like, that wasn't for you, idiot.
That's why I'm not doing that ananymore. If I notice that somebody else hasn't bought, I will wait for you to come over to me to throw you my stuff. Because fuck you, green and orange.
Mostly green and orange, but it's like, I remember that one time you bought an op for me. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. And you pinged it, and then green just swipes it in. I think we ended up just headshotting him and took it from him anyways. Or waiting for him to die, and then I picked it up.
I don't do that. And yet I'm always the one that gets team killed.
The high fives.
Yeah. High five with a knife.
High five with a knife at the end of the round.
I feel really bad for anybody that doesn't do videography, doesn't like NFL, doesn't play Counter-Strike.
This is a great episode for you.
Yeah, this was a bit of a niche episode.
You want to shift over to that one Reddit question you found?
Yeah, which I don't really think I have an answer for.
I think I have an answer for it.
Let me find it. Hold on. I literally don't care, Facebook. I should just delete it at this point. Facebook is for boomers at this point, as far as
I have to have it, because if I don't have Facebook, then I can't have Instagram on my phone, which is dumb.
Oh,
Thanks, Meta.
Right. I don't use Instagram either. I should probably delete that too. Okay.
How are you gonna like my stories then?
How often do I actually do that anyway? Every couple of months.
My wife doesn't even look at my shit.
Your wife doesn't even open Instagram at the time. I open it maybe like once every couple of weeks. If someone created a ritual to summon you, what 3 items would they need?
So it's like D&D. You're summoning your deity, and you need these components to summon them.
You want to make somebody materialize in front of you. What do you need to summon them?
I got a couple answers, but like, what are some of the things people are saying? Because I know it's like, oh, a D20. And
some are kind of inappropriate. Somebody said cookies and tea. Scotch. Edibles. a woman, a motorcycle, and a martini. Ass,
Irresponsible.
heels, and beer.
Ass?
Ass. Ass, heels, and beer. Freshly brewed espresso.
Ooh.
Blanket and Lord of the Rings extended edition trilogy. Fucking pass. Alcohol, a D20, and a steak.
There's the D20.
Oh, what? Oh my God, that was very okay. A cup of coffee, a lazy cat, and a fluffy blanket.
Oh, precious.
Yeah. A glitter, a bacon cheeseburger, and good fantasy book.
Glitter?
Glitter.
Why glitter?
Diet Coke, gross. Okay, this is something that I don't understand. I really, and if you can explain it to me, I probably won't care.
Yeah.
But literally, what's the point of getting diet soda? Soda is soda, and it's never going to be good for you.
I think it's like the sugar content or something.
It's already shit for you.
Wasn't there a point where your parents were like, was it either your dad or your mom that was like addicted to Diet Coke or something?
I don't
That's
recall
all
that.
they drank or
I
something.
do not recall that.
I like, for some reason, my brain equates Diet Coke with your dad. And I don't know why.
My dad's never really been a huge soda drinker, I don't think.
Really?
We'll have to ask him because I don't remember that. And you could be right for all I fucking know. Oh, right. So, like, why would you drink diet soda?
Hold on. That phone drop.
It's always going to be bad for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 0 sugar. Oh, it's 0 calories. First of all, I don't fucking believe that for a second.
Shit calories.
I don't believe that for a second. So I don't understand what's the point of drinking Diet Coke. It's going to be bad for you no matter what iteration of Coke or Pepsi or whatever it is.
It's all the regular soda, Sean.
It's all the regular soda, Sean. Yeah, no. If I'm going to be drinking soda, it's going to be bad for me. Give me the good shit, you know? I'm not drinking shitty soda that's still bad for me so I can feel healthy. Drink water. Like, god damn. Drink a cup of water after you drink your regular full-fat sugar Coke. God damn. Anyways, Diet Coke mini peanut butter M&Ms.
Ooh.
Never heard of that. How do you make peanuts mini? Unless they're like halves.
Mini peanut M&Ms.
Mini peanut. Oh, sorry. Mini peanut butter M&Ms.
Ooh.
That's different, I guess.
Those peanut butter M&Ms slap hard.
Peanut M&Ms are the number one type of M&M.
Oh, yeah. I can see
Fucking
that.
fight me. Diet Coke, mini peanut butter M&Ms, and a fluffy, squishy pillow.
Oh. Do you have your answer? Because I'm still thinking about, like, I got the 2 main items, but then like the third, it's like it could be like a whatever.
It's the kind of thing where I will say 3 things right now, and then later tonight I'll be lying in bed like, fuck, I should have said this.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Now when somebody summons me, it's gonna be the wrong answer. I feel like yours would have to do something would be Star Wars related. I thought something would be D&D related, but you said no.
It might have changed.
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
And a camera. A computer.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't think of the camera thing. Stupid.
A quick release plate.
So I never forget it again. Set us back an hour. Like a dummy.
I thought of one that I don't know if it's cheating, and frankly, I don't care because there are no rules. This is my world. So
No rules.
I think one of my answers would be my phone because this one item is a source of a lot of entertainment for me. It's my music machine. It's my YouTube machine. It's my app machine. It does a lot of things. Text machine. I can do all those things through our Lord and Savior.
My phone.
I just started to sound like a prayer. I can do all things through, but I can do all those things with my phone. So I think my phone would be one answer. I toyed around with the thought of our dog or a dog.
A dog.
Specifically my dog because she's my
I think a dog. I think
a dog.
dog would just be one, like the top one for you.
Cute puppy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I'm always down for a good time, I was gonna say like a drink of some sort, but I don't want to be like vodka because then I need something to go with it. I'm not drinking that shit straight. What am I? 21. Yeah, no, I would probably say maybe like a wine.
Oh,
Maybe like a sweet little Moscato.
okay.
Or something like that. But then I also thought, like, I also like food.
Yeah.
What if it was
Taco.
a taco?
I think yours, if that's the case, I think it would be gotta have the dog, Taco Bell, and wine. Like a nice bottle of wine. That's like an offering or something.
Nice bottle. I buy the cheapest one I can, baby. That's nice to me.
Yeah.
Still gets the job done. That's a solid list.
I think so.
For me.
Yeah.
You know, I was going for a lot of utility with this. I guess this is more of a stuck on a island kind of answer.
Yeah.
But if you're just summoning me,
You're gonna have
as
your
a
phone.
person,
You're gonna have your phone with you. If they summon you.
you're probably right.
So, yeah.
I was thinking more of a deserted
I think
island kind of thing.
To think more of like this is like their offering.
This is who I am
you.
as a person.
No.
Tacos, wine, and
Tacos,
dog.
wine, and dog. Yeah.
Or Skittles, one of my favorite candies ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Werther's Originals,
So-
because I'm an 80-year-old woman at heart.
You got a candy you can open up in a movie theater.
They're so good. Little gold ass wrapper. I love them. They're great.
So I think mine would be a pizza,
Oh, that's a good one.
a
for you.
lightsaber, and like a latte. Yeah, like some
Lattes
kind
are
of coffee. Yeah, hot, some kind of hot coffee.
Are there cold lattes, or are they
Yeah.
like by definition hot?
No, you can have a cold.
Hot.
Yeah, you can have a cold latte, but some kind of coffee, like so coffee, pizza, and a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd put the pizza down with the coffee on the side, and then you'd wave the lightsaber.
Wave the
over it.
lightsaber 3 times.
Yeah, like do an Obi-Annie 3 times, and then poof, I appear. I think that's what it would be.
It's on brand.
Yeah,
Yeah, that works.
yeah, or a camera, like like you said, some kind of like video camera or something like that, maybe. But yeah, I think at the very base,
Yeah.
it's pizza, coffee, and a lightsaber.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking when I first saw this question, for some reason I was thinking from like a utility standpoint.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, my phone. But you're right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just summoning me as a person, this is probably going to be in my pocket. So
Dog, and dog. That's what you're.
1 puppy, 2 puppy, 3 puppies. And I'm there.
Maybe someday my wife will love me as much as she loves dogs.
They're just so cute and they make people so happy.
They do.
They're little
Faces,
furry
they just
angels.
squish their faces.
They're just so cute. Our dog is adorable. Drives me nuts sometimes.
She's an idiot, though.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I'm shocked she's not in here right now.
She's just relaxing like she should be. She deserves everything.
You're right. She deserves the world. But I'm just surprised because usually she's glued to my side no matter where I go. But she's probably just a sleepy girl.
God, I want to be a dog when I come back.
Me too.
Get
I want to come back as
reincarnated.
my parents' dog.
Come back as a dog. Oh yeah,
That dog be
you're
spoiled.
All of your parents' dogs have just like
Well,
give
no.
them whatever they want.
This current dog has a tremendous, like, I don't even know. It's just
Like a trough.
Yeah. I was gonna say like skid, but no, it's like a barrel full of dog toys. And she just like sometimes she sticks her little face in there and just like digs through it and just picks one out like this is the one I'm gonna play with today. And then she'll like trot around with it, showing it off. It's adorable. Our dog, she doesn't really care about toys.
Not really.
She has one dog toy that she plays with.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of others that my parents had to purge some because they had so many for their dog. Gave them to us. She don't care. Maybe it's because it smells like the other dog and she doesn't like her.
Oh, they don't like each other at all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Who
But
plays with the dog toys?
Our daughter.
Our daughter does.
There's like 2 dog toys that she loves.
Mhm.
A duck that she named Bilner. And then another one that's like a squid or an octopus.
Yeah.
I think she named it like Rosie or something.
Yeah.
She walked to school with a dog toy the
Yeah.
other day.
Top of the list, Billner's probably one of the greatest names she's come up with.
Fucking love. I'm keeping that duck forever.
Although she did get like a hammerhead shark for Christmas, this big giant stuffy that
She saw it at Sam's.
and it lights up and everything.
It's big. It's got to be like this big.
Yeah, it's like about like 2.5, 3, close to between 2.5, 3 feet long. Oh, you're gonna go grab it. So yeah, she got it for Christmas. It lights up. And like every single stuffy, it has to have a name. So yeah, it's right here. This thing. I know. Yeah, it's got to be like 2 feet. But yeah, this thing. You know, and I don't know.
She saw it in Sam's one day, one random day. And I don't think you'll be able to see it because of the light.
Well,
but just trust. He lights up.
Yeah.
He's got like all these little lights around him. And she likes to name all of her stuffies. Mm-hmm. And we were like, oh, what's this one called?
It's like unicorny, bunny.
Usually adding a E sound, a Y to the end of whatever it is.
Sharky. We think it was Sharky.
Yeah.
Hammerheady.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I think I was the one who made the suggestion.
Yeah. So
there's a scene in the movie Rush Hour.
This is by far the greatest stuffy name out of all of her stuffies ever.
I don't know. I don't know how my brain got there. Sometimes I can't even answer that question. But I think, we were talking about Hammerhead. Makes you think of Hammer Time. Makes you think of MC Hammer. And that's a normal train of thought, I think. And so Hammerhead, MC Hammer, made me think of Rush Hour in the one scene where, for whatever reason,
he busts into his cousin's
Agent Carter.
Agent Carter busts into his cousin's like back
of the pool hall, meetup room, secret meetup room,
illegal gambling area.
And he's like busts in there with his gun out, and he's like telling everybody to put their guns down or whatever. Put your gun down, put your gun down.
Guy with a fro and glasses.
And was it him? He looks at him and he goes, yo, MC Hammer Daddy, put the goddamn gun down. And so I just called this thing MC Hammer Daddy. And that's what our daughter calls it now.
And it's Hemsy Hammer Daddy. Hemsy Hammer Daddy.
That's adorable. I didn't realize she said it that way. But she, ever since she got him for Christmas, I think she saw him mid-year. Yeah. Probably around summer-ish. Yeah. We were at Sam's with my parents. There was a huge thing of these,
one of those big skids.
Like cuddly things, all different animals. There was a unicorn. There was a bunch of other stuff. There was an airplane. I don't know why, because it was all animals and then an airplane. And so
good job, Sam's.
I saw the thing of toys and I was like, she's going to go for the unicorn.
Yeah, she loves rainbows and unicorns.
She saw, on the side of the display, they had all the different options. She saw that there was a hammerhead shark on the picture of all the toys. And she goes, I want the hammerhead. And we looked around. We're like, baby girl, I don't see one.
Ain't no hammerhead there.
Ain't no hammerhead. And my dad starts ripping off all these toys out of
dedicated to spoiling the grandchild.
He's Gramps. He wants to make his granddaughter happy. So he's going through this thing, trying to find a hammerhead, can't fucking find it. And she's upset. She's sad. I'm like, baby, you want a unicorn? I want the hammerhead. I'm like, all right.
Sorry.
We left that day, no hammerhead. For the next couple of months. I wish I had that hammerhead.
This kid can't forget anything. But she
doesn't forget fucking anything, yet I'll be like, what'd you have for lunch at school today? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't believe you. But yeah, for the next couple of months, she's like, wish I had that hammerhead. And like my mom and I are on the Sam's website checking for it. It's out of stock for whatever reason. I don't know why it's so popular. But it's like out of stock. Every time we looked, out of stock. And then like we're nearing Christmas. And my mom calls me one day and she's like, we went back to Sam's and your father found a fucking hammerhead at the bottom of the thing. And so
good job, Gramps.
Gramps saves the day. And so Christmas rolls around. She's opening all of her presents. And she opens all of her presents. No hammerhead.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if she mentioned it. Mm-hmm. But like later on, my mom was like, I found one more present. Wow. How did we lose this one? And then like she gave it to her and it was MC Hammer Daddy and it just made Christmas for her. And so now every night she falls asleep hugging this fucking shark.
I just love the nickname. It's the best nickname for any of her toys.
MC Hammer Daddy and Donor are my favorites.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious every time she'll tell like new people. It's like, oh, I got a hammerhead shark. His name is MC Hammer Daddy. They're like, what? It's like, just roll.
Read a book, bro. Go watch a movie. God damn. I love Rush Hour.
Yeah,
a movie I have seen
many times,
multiple times. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
yeah,
This is MC Hammer Daddy. He's got a zipper. Oh, maybe that's so you can change his battery. Oh, yeah, he's got a battery pack. Mm-hmm. Cool. Good to know. Mm-hmm. So that's that. I'm going to keep this probably too. I'm keeping it forever. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that when she's like 18, I could be like, do you remember what you used to call this? Remember when you used to play with a dog toy? Because the dog didn't play with it and you play with it more?
Named Billner.
Yeah, I'm keeping that duck. I'm keeping that duck forever. Even though one of his wings is kind of falling off a little bit.
You can fix him.
I don't care.
Just fix him, wash him, and fix him.
Add some charm to him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is it about that time?
It's about that time.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels like we've been here for a long time.
A little bit. We talked about a lot about stuff.
Like I said, I hope you like Counter-Strike,
football,
and
videography.
And, quick release plays.
I will never forget it ever again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got to break all this down because I got to shoot tomorrow. So might as well get out of here.
Maybe I'll talk about my work next time.
Sure.
Maybe I'll talk about my work when I used to do surgery, since that fascinated me.
Yo, before we get out of here, because I stumbled across
assist with surgery. I didn't do it.
Yeah, some like oral surgery thing. They were like putting in some kind of graft.
You were watching a bone graft.
Yeah, a bone graft to later put in an implant. I'm like, because I always thought it's like, oh yeah, you just pull this out, and I'm like, holy shit, is this what the stuff you did for a living?
I'm like 100%.
I'm like, that's intense.
Every day.
Because it's like, oh, you think of this, you cut the gum open and you just stick whatever. Then it's like you fillet that shit open. I'm like, oh my God.
I got all up in there.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Knuckle deep in them gums.
We'll go ahead and end with that.
I've had my finger up people's sinus cavities and shit. Hell yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, I could not go in the medical field.
It was fun. I miss doing surgeries.
We'll talk about that later for the next episode. But that's a good story for another time. So, Nicki DiMolante, as we get out of here, where can they find you online?
You can find me. I don't even know why I do this at this point. Because let me look at when the last time I tweeted was. Hold on, everybody.
Yeah.
Let me look at myself here. My last post was December 13th. 2023, which is actually shockingly recent, but it was because you made latte art that turned out to accidentally kind of look like a penis. And I had to share that with the world. So before that, September.
I've gotten really good at the latte arts.
You have.
I've gotten like the last couple have been really good.
You have.
Mm-hmm. I get a new cup today too, so.
Sometimes I post on Twitter if he makes
latte art.
Dick latte. At Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Rogueleaderdrew. If you're listening to this on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Were those the right words?
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. And click the bell in the lower right-hand corner. See, we do things on the YouTube.
Thank you, MC Hammer Daddy, and thank you for joining us on this episode of the RAD Cast. We'll see you guys
next time.